Welcome everybody to the second day of the Dystonia Coalition's annual meeting. I'm Buzz Jinnah, and we are going to go over briefly the plan for today. But before I do that, just some housekeeping information. Many of you who joined yesterday probably already saw this, but we have some new people who weren't with us yesterday. So I just want to remind people that you have to register and sign in to view this. The webinar is being recorded, and that means if you missed something important or want to go back, you can always get a copy of that and have a look at it. We've got lots of participants from the Dystonia Coalition, investigators outside the Dystonia Coalition, folks from NIH and pharma. Some of those folks know what the Dystonia Coalition is all about, some don't. So we usually provide some basic intro to each section so that everybody is sort of on the same page about what we're doing. Everyone's muted because we have so many speakers, and the only folks who are not are the speakers. However, if you wanna say something, please raise your hand and we can get you unmuted. If you run into any technical problems, you can contact Jinnah at the Dystonia Medical Research Foundation or Gamza at Emory, and their email addresses are shown here. Okay, so this is the plan for today. Just very, very briefly, Dr. Comella, Cindy Comella, is going to describe, wait a minute, I'm getting out of order here. I am going to describe the pilot projects program. This is one of the more, I think, popular and fun programs that we have, where the Dystonia Coalition Executive Committee actually reviews grants and gives out funding for clinical and translational projects. And I'll describe how that works. After I do that, Carlos Cruchaga, who actually got one of the most recent pilot project awards, is going to describe what he plans to do with it. After that, Cindy will come on. Now we're to Cindy. Dr. Comella is going to describe another interesting program that we have in the Dystonia Coalition, and that is the Career Development Award. How does that work? Each year, we pick one or two individuals that get an award with some funding that helps them get started or continue a research project, and she will describe how that works and some of the applicants who got it. One of the newest applicants who got it is Dr. Bukhari Parlaturk, and she will also be joining us to describe what she's going to do. Then we'll have a break at this time, and then Janet Heischetter from the Dystonia Medical Research Foundation and Kim Kumin from NSDA, National Spasmodic Dysphonia Association, will give a brief summary of their role in the Dystonia Coalition, all the many, many things that they help us to do that we otherwise wouldn't be able to do. So they are both joining us today to describe that role. And then what I'm going to do towards the end is just kind of give a brief overall wrap up and summary, and thanks to our sponsors. And from there will be a question and answer session. This last part here, we are probably going to reschedule for another time, so we don't expect people to stay on for that. So with that, I believe that's my intro for today's meeting. Oh, right. Forgot that we want your comments. We don't want to just give presentations and lectures. Please comment. We want to use not the chat box, but the question and answer box, if at all possible. If you want to say something or speak to one of the speakers, please use the raise hand function and we'll get you unmuted. You can always send some questions and comments after the meetings. We love to hear from you. All right, so that's the summary that I had for today.